introduce you. Hi everyone, my name's Linda Reed and I'm the founder of Business, Business, Business. I am a systems lover and today's Skills for Business Skills webinar is exciting me because we are talking about the benefits of using a CRM to your business. For those of you who know me, you would know that I am a system person. I love sharing systems. I love seeing you guys do more within your business when it comes to systems. Now, Sulu has joined us and she's got an amazing career behind her when she talks about CRMs. She's worked with Salesforce, she's worked with Sugar CRM, and now she's working with Vtiger under her own company, her own brand, Nulosoft, and she literally implements CRMs on a daily basis. So for those members who keep saying to me, oh my gosh, I don't want to do a CRM or I don't understand it, or those ones who resist the process, this webinar is for you. Just getting a few messages about the links, so just give me a second.
Sure.
Because people are expecting the live stream, bear with me. So Sulu, I want you to introduce yourself to the BBB community and just say hello.
Thank you, Linda. I'm very excited to be here today as this is my first webinar, so I'm excited to learn and share my knowledge.
Oh, wow. I'm so excited to be helping you with your first webinar.
Yes, I've been planning for a long time, but it didn't happen. You push a few things when you're busy.
You do push
So
a few things.
finally I made it okay. I need to do it. So I put a time frame for myself. So here I am today.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
Uh, just as you all know, I'm Sulochana Atla, Managing Director from Nulosoft, and I've been working in IT industry since 19 years and 16 years into CRM space. And I started with Salesforce, as Linda mentioned, then moved to Sugar CRM. There are other CRMs on my way. And since 2006 onwards, I'm with the Vtiger CRM because after trying with so many CRMs, and I found the Vtiger was my best CRM. And throughout my career, I helped many businesses get organized with their business data, and we increased the return on investment for many businesses implementing the CRM system. So, yes, I love helping businesses when it comes to data management and managing the business as a whole, not just sales, but operations, accounting, and everything. So I left my corporate life in 2012 because I was working with someone, helping somebody else business, growing the business. And
Yep.
2012, I thought, nah, enough. I need to build my own empire rather building somebody else's empire. So that's how in 2012, Nulosoft has born. And since then, never looked back. So, and I'm really grateful to my team who is really part of success of this company. So without them, it would have not been possible for me to grow this business. So that's about
Wow.
me.
Well, congratulations on doing your first CRM
Thank you,
today. I'm
Linda.
really excited to see the tips and tricks that you will share. Now, guys, we have had an issue with the Facebook live stream. If there is someone that you think needs to be in this webinar, please share with them the invite link. I'm just about to put it into the chat box. We will be able to put a replay up in the system, and I'm trying to respond to as many Facebook messages as I'm getting them through on my personal profile at the moment. But the only link I can give you is the invite link through to Zoom. So I can't give you a registration link. You might have to re-register or sign in, but that is our meeting link for today. And I apologize for those that we've hit that tech issue with the Facebook live stream, but that is the world of technology, as Sulu, as I'm going to refer to her today because I will get her name wrong, and I've been given permission beforehand to say that. As Sulu and I were talking before, tech doesn't always work, and we've tried to get everything moving properly this morning. So fingers crossed we are ready to go into the presentation screen now, but just in case there's someone who you think really needs to understand CRM, shoot them a quick Facebook message, shoot them something to be able to get there, and I'm just going to pop the link into the events and just remind people that, if they signed up, they will be here anyway, hopefully. And we should get everyone started, ready to go. So I'm going to hand over now. You are welcome to ask questions, guys, as per normal. Put them in the Q&A in the chat areas going throughout the webinar. But let's get started. Let's hear about how a CRM can benefit your business.
So I'll just share my screen.
Yay. Okay, how are we going? Got it, awesome. Let's have a look.
Can you see my screen?
I'm just looking for it now. Give me a second. Yep, we can see your screen. Beautiful.
So are we ready to start?
I think you are. You were ready to start when you are ready. So if you're feeling ready to go.
Yes.
Now, guys, please be kind. This is a first webinar. So if you've got any questions, please ask and we're going to get through it, because I remember how nervous I was doing my first webinar. So I'm asking our members and community to be kind throughout the process, which they are normally. So, you've seen being a member of the group.
Yeah.
Let you go.
So, yeah, most of you know that CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management, and we call it as a contact relationship management. When it comes to, when we say the relationship management, means it's just not managing or storing the contacts or client basic information, but it's manage how you're going to manage the information you got it throughout your business. As you know that there is no business without customer. So it is very important for us to manage our clients to grow our business.
Very much so.
Yeah. And CRM helps increase your organization productivity by automating most of your day-to-day activities. And mostly CRM gives you 360-degree view of your customer. When I say the 360-degree view of your customer, that means it is your central database for your whole business. So if you want to see where you're at with the business as on today, you need able to see it with one click or two click. If you don't have the visibility, how are you going with your business every time, every day, and whenever you want to see, if you don't have that information, it is really hard for a business owner to run a business. For an example, if I ask the viewers how many contacts you got in your list so far,
Yeah.
or how many customers you have it in your record. So if you're managing with a Excel sheet or notebooks, it's really hard for us to get those counts. As you know, the business is a number game, so you should know your numbers every
Yeah.
time. And
So why don't we launch a poll and just see where there are members are using a
sure.
CRM? And actually, guys, just another one in chat if you want to pop it in. I'm just launching a poll. Are you using a CRM? I was going to put it in there. Are you using a spreadsheet or whatever you're doing? So if you can poll and let us know what your results are. Are you using a CRM? Is it something that you're using within your business? Do you even know what a CRM is? And if you don't, then I'm happy to have a chat to you about where we are with the CRM, and maybe just even go into that explanation about what a CRM is to begin with. We're at 100% of our attendees at the moment not using a CRM, so that gives us a really good spot this morning to go back and actually explain where we are with the CRM. So sorry, so look, I just thought that was a really cool thing to just possibly do with our members.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So 100% of our attendees this morning. Now, not everyone's built on it. Now, I've got a question, Sarah. I know what a CRM is, but I haven't found the right one for service-based businesses. Oh, this is going to be good today. Do you want to do a quick explanation to our members about what a CRM actually is? Because you and I can talk it inside out. We know the terminology. We know what it is.
The CRM is managing your clients, your lead source, and when it comes to service-based or product-based organization, everyone can have a CRM. CRM helps you to see how you're going with it when a lead comes in, how many days it's taking you to close that lead, or how many efforts you're putting to close a lead, or how many visits you're doing to particular leads, or how many leads you're generating per month. So CRM helps you to get to know how you're going with your lead generation. For an example, every business has got their business plan. So if you got X amount as your annual plan, revenue wise, you need to have say 4 times what your target per month is. So if the sales pipeline needs to be 4 times bigger than your actual target. So CRM will show you this, if you have a CRM system, you can manage your opportunity there, which will be your sales pipeline, and that will help you to measure and monitor your business how are you going? Because if you're having a sales plan and if it's leads are not coming into as per the expected, then then we need to change our strategy. So CRM system is to manage your leads, contacts, and your clients. And CRM can be the leads you when you go to different meetings and you meet different people.
Yeah.
And coming back, when you go to for a business networking meeting, you collect lots of business card, exchange lot of business card, and what you come after meeting, what steps you're doing to get build your relationship, because relationship building is very, very important for any business.
It is.
So without having a CRM system, it's really hard. So when I when we go to any networking meeting, we meet different people and come back, and we don't do anything much stuff. Not one or two, you may have coffee chats.
Hmm.
Others are just sitting in your visiting card box, or you have a drawer, special place for the visiting cards.
Yes.
So those things, we will as a managing as a human being, we cannot get had 100% utilized, and rather we go to more business meetings to get more contacts, but we don't look after the existing contacts which we are having. So having a CRM system will help you do all these steps where you can manage the business, build the relationship in terms of sending, automate few things, sending an email or sending a Christmas gift. You don't have to do sitting there and doing things, which I will be covering some of the points, how you can automate the things, how you can make your life easy as a small business
Wow.
owners.
Yep. Fantastic. Guys, I think that's a really good explanation of a CRM. But if you're wanting to, the other thing that Sulu, that I'll just cover with you is a lot of our members are online businesses. So even tracking that online component is going to be huge when they're having
Okay.
information come through. Guys, and the added advantage of today is because you are here, you're going to be able to get a strategy session with Sulu at the end of it. So that's going to be pretty cool. So you can actually talk to her about your CRM needs and talk to her about what's going to fit for you. So that, Sarah, that might even take care of some of your headaches for you. But let's delve into, yes, why we need a CRM. It's to increase your productivity. It does really, guys. And for those of you who think that I'm making this up, it does increase your productivity. The right tool will boost your business amazingly.
Yeah. Just coming back to the when I was talking to as a 360-degree view of your customer, what that means is you can see, okay, click on one, you go to one customer page and you can see how much business you have done so far, how much business you have done in this financial year or previous financial year, and what are the opportunities with this particular customer, and how we are doing our customer engagement task, like following up through an email or sending an email, or what activities you're doing, or sometimes you visiting them when you're in that area visiting. So all these things go to customer place, lead page, or contact page. You can see what's happening with that particular record. So that gives you, three, that's what we call it, this 360-degree view of your customer. In one screen you can see everything
That's
happening with
awesome.
that customer. So this is my favorite thing to, I love this screen. Why CRM is important for small business. In my, past experience, I always come across this question. Oh, I'm just one person. Sorry, guys. I'm just
That's
one
okay.
person company and I am not ready for the CRM. My answer to this question is best time to implement a CRM solution is when you're one person.
Absolutely.
Because as a small business owner, you wear multiple you do multitasking roles in your business. You are the content, you do the marketing, sales, operations, all admin work, everything. We try to do it when you're a small business as a one person company. So that is the best time when you automate some of the things through the CRM system. We had many customers say that, but once we convince them to implement a CRM solution, then after that we always have a positive feedback from them, and that makes their life really, really easy. So that is an assumption like some of the business owners have. which I come
Yep.
across every day, I think. So that's not true. CRM is best when you have one person company. That is the best time to implement. It saves you a lot of time of
Time.
yours so that you can focus in your business rather doing all this admin task or
And I know, working from organizations and consulting organizations that don't have a CRM in place, the resistance of putting a
yes.
CRM in afterwards. And set yourself up for, if you're expecting people, and this is advice coming from someone who's founded her own businesses time and time again. I love my systems, but if you think that, yeah, I can manage it in a spreadsheet, or I can manage it in that document, the advantage of having a CRM for you guys is it allows you to be able to take it out of your head, out of that document, and take that stress and that workload away from you. And that is really important when you're putting together your CRM processes and procedures. And it's part of the foundation, part of the marketing foundation. I can't tell you, and you can't tell me if your marketing's working if you don't have a CRM to track those results.
That's true. That's true. And when you have a small business, and if we have a CRM system, you can automate. For an example, you go for a business meeting and you meet people, and when you come and most of the CRMs in the market, you scan the business card, it straight away comes to the contact into the CRM. We don't have to sit down, enter their first name, last name, basic information. These
Yep.
days, most of the CRM supports, you just scan the CRM, comes straight away to scan the visiting card, straight away
Yep.
comes to the contacts. And when the CRM comes to, when I say that, you can save your time and effort, you can just put a workflows around the CRM where you scan the visiting card, comes as a contact, and the CRM can send a auto-generated email template, emails to the, contact saying that it was nice catching up with you, whatever. In the later, we can cover how we can automate those things. But yeah,
Awesome.
as soon as it comes to the CRM can send a thanking message note to the contact. So these things you do, otherwise you have to type and you send. So and when you're coming to Christmas time, or any Christmas time, if you want to send New Year time, if you want to send a greeting, just create one template and you put a timer and the scheduler, and the CRM will send. These little things really makes a difference in when you're in a business. So even we have lot of workflows you can put. The way we work in our business is when we go and meet a new customer, we put it in the CRM. CRM sends an email. Then we do have a workflows where you can CRM creates a task for you to touch base with them after 90 days or 60 days, 120 days. It's up to you. So the CRM will create a task for you so that it takes 2 minutes to give a phone call to the contact to just to say hi. So because we need to, when you have to in a relationship building, these really small little things really makes a difference. And you're trying to it is directly or indirectly will increase your sales in future.
That's great. Yes, Sarah. Yeah, and the reason I'm saying this yes to Sarah in particular, Sarah is one of my students as well. I so what I need at the moment, sending out cut and paste messages when you remember, and that's really where a CRM comes into place. It stops the remembering, and it
Yeah.
actually automates that process for you. And Sarah, in your case, I'd be looking for, and I do suggest you actually jump in onto this call, and I'm going to grab the links for everyone to do that now. But when you're looking at it, just one of those things I would look at from a strategist point of view when you're implementing a CRM is follow up text messages or call or situations for when people are booked in for their next lesson. So that would save you a massive amount of time. So I'm just going to give the link through so that we don't miss it in the chat, so you can book in
Sure.
a strategy session. So I've just popped the strategy session in there. Has anyone got any questions so far about CRM? Or I think we understand why it's important for business, so we can keep moving. But if anyone else has got any questions, please ask throughout the day, especially because we're a brand new market to CRMs. I'm sure both of us would love to teach you how to
Yeah.
tap into this superpower. Guys, actually, for my students and most of the people in BBB members who ask me, well, how I do what I do, without a good CRM, I couldn't. And without a good system to remind me what I need to do, there is no way I could do what I do.
That's true. Having a CRM system gives your priority listing what you need to address. Otherwise, it's,
Yeah,
we are so busy in running the business, few things we just, it slips out of our mind and we just push it, and, but those things will really affect in our business.
exactly.
And for me, when it comes to my whole business run into the CRM system, our sales, even all the development center, everything is only one system. So when I am on road, I can see where is my business at that point of time, how many leads we are having, what is my sales pipeline, what are the deliverables we can do it today, and invoices, accounts creates the invoices, but I can see, okay, these are the
Yeah,
invoices, due dates are today, because that puts in the CRM calendar. Okay, this week we are having this invoices due, and if you're not getting on those days, then we have other workflow. The CRM sends an email if we don't get the paid status in the invoice on
yep.
the due date, and the CRM sends one more email without we doing anything.
And then you stop work until they pay you.
Yeah.
Lisa, I agree with you. Anything that gets anything out of your head is better for you as a business owner. Mental health wise, if nothing else, it's better for you as a business owner.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'll let you keep
Let's
going.
move forward. Yeah. So it's a client and contact management, as we covered earlier also. CRM also gives the visibility at some of the points we covered, as I mentioned, that you can see where you are at with the sales. And if we say, for an example, it's a client management, you can see, okay, which customer in this financial year is given more business or more referrals to you. So you need to treat those customers in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
End of the way we treat is our customers is, okay, we got customers in our system, and every time to time we see, okay, which customer in this quarter, how much business we received from these customers,
Yep.
how much new business we have received, or how much existing business we received, or how many referrals we are receiving from each customer. So because if your client is happy, and you need to see that how you can get more referrals from them to grow your business. So we have few customers, they give us a lot of referral business as well.
Yep.
Whenever they see that their customers will be useful for our CRM solution, they put us to them contact, and that's how we generally get a lot of business as a referral business through our existing customers. So with the CRM
Great
system,
way to generate business.
yeah. So with the CRM system, we track, okay, this is the direct business from the customer, and this many are, referrals we got it. So it's the indirect business from this customer. And at the end of the Christmas time, when it comes, you have a different, Christmas gifts and budgeting. You can plan your budget according to
Yeah.
so that's very important for us. And lead management. And this is the key and the starting point of any sales, because any your customer comes later. First is lead, your contact, lead, opportunity, then it becomes a client for you. So when it comes, lead can come to from any source through your website, or you're having a contact, going to different business meeting or referral. So you need to utilize the time when they are in lead. You need to be better manage the lead to get to a sales point.
Yeah.
If in the lead stage, if you're not managing your leads or contacts, then it's really takes long time, and to convert the lead into in sales. Having better managing, when I say that it's lead management, you can see that, okay, you got a lead and how many weeks or months it took to convert it to sales. So it will give you the lead to a client or opportunity cycle. So having a system will measure those days or weeks or months. Without having a system really hard, we forgot that, okay, what day we
Yeah.
got this lead and how much time and effort it took to convert. Say you got the lead today and it's taking 4 weeks to convert to a sales. In these 4 weeks, how many visits you have done, how many activities you have done, and how much time you have put, all these things you can see, okay, this took 8 weeks to convert to a sale, and these
Yes,
many efforts we took and these many communications we had with this lead.
with the lead.
So
And
that's very
it also gives you an
important for
indication
us.
of how quality the client's going to be as well. So how many questions did they
That's
ask?
true.
Did they make an informed decision?
Yes.
It really gives you a good indication. And I ask clients all the time when we talk about their marketing, what's your average time for sale? And without a CRM, you can't tell me. You're guessing, you're pulling figures out of the air. And I'm sure Clive's sitting in the other room in my office at the moment watching this webinar going, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. And when I day to day generally come across, like if I ask a question to our prospect client, how many leads have you got so far? I generally don't get the answer count. As you know, business is a number game, so we should know our counts, and we know that small business owners or business owners, we know that okay, this is our yearly plan, and this is our revenue target. To get to revenue target, what is your leads looks like? So if you have a target of achieving 10 customers in a quarter, that means you should have 100 as a lead for you, because generally the conversion rate these days, it's 10 to 20% as I
Yeah,
understand. So you need to, if you don't have that count leads in your pipeline, it's really hard to achieve your business plan or what
achieve
your
the
sales
outcomes. Yeah.
outcome. So it is really having a CRM system. You know that today, if you ask how many leads I got it with a CRM system, I know that okay, I got this many leads.
Yep.
This is my opportunity pipeline. So having a CRM system give you that
And I'll help you
count and
forecast.
visibility. Yes. Yeah. Having a CRM system will also help you build your sales strategies. For an example, it can give you valuable information regarding sales figures, lead source, referrals. Yesterday I met with a customer, and he was saying to me he goes to 10 networking meeting in a month,
Mm-hmm.
and but he was getting more leads through their existing referrals than getting anything from the business. So I said, okay, what is your plan now? Because because he's been using our system for quite some time. So then he said, okay, don't you think you need to focus on where you are getting more referral than
Mm-hmm.
where you're going, or you need to change your social media approach, because he does the social media. So it's really helpful having a sales strategy, if it's working for you or not. Say for an example, if you're doing in a direct email marketing, if you're sending say 50,000 emails per month, how much business you're getting out of that? If you need to see measure those
Measure
activities
those
you're doing.
activities.
If it's not working, then there is something has to be changed. So
Yes.
having a CRM system will help you to measure what's working for you and what's not. Then you can make changes, and you can just see what's working for you, and you can grow your business and achieve your sales target. And this is also one of my favorite point, improving customer service. Because as you know, the business is, without the client there is no business, and if you don't provide a good customer service, then you won't get business. So it is as a business owners, it is really important for us to implement a great customer service with our existing customers to grow your business. When I say that importance of implementing a good customer service, in the sense, we when we deliver a project, or when you have a business with a customer, we create a workflow. Okay, we put a closure date of my project with this customer, and I put a workflow. Okay, after 4 weeks I need to get a task. I create a task to the girls who is doing a customer service, or to myself, depend on client. And we get an alert from the CRM. Okay, we need to give courtesy call to see how they're going with your service or your product. And then we do one more after 6 weeks from the first call, either email, whatever you choose, whatever is convenient for your business. You can send an email saying that how you going, just following up to see how you going with our product or service. So these little things which is you can automate, and for the customer, and they will only see that, okay, this is a follow-up and you are taking care of their business or them, then it's, in return, you're growing your sales in future sales. So for
Little things.
these little things really makes a lot of difference in the business. For me, customer service, when I'm in an area and I see that I have time between my meetings, so I see, okay, I go to CRM, I see, okay, which customer comes close to those two locations, and I just simply go and meet them for a coffee and just to say hi.
Pop in, yeah.
And most of the time it really works, trust me. I always walk away with
Ooh,
sorry.
you've got lights out.
When, yeah, I think it's lights off. I don't know what happened in this room. Uh, it, so most of the time, when I go and just see the customer, I really get a lot of good business out of them. So yeah, it's really important for us to not only just focus on the sales, but after sales is very, very important when it's a services or product based, or
Beautiful.
that's very important. And having a customer's CRM solution we can manage.
Uh, oh, Simone's got a question for us here. Oh boy, this is one he does. I need a CRM, but ideally looking for something that can assist with our project management of a job, a system that can manage our workflow. We have a signage and banner business. Simone, you need to take the consulting call
Yeah, it's
with Sula, because you're and look, the only reason I'm saying this is under that, and I'm just going to pop the link in for you here because it is so important to do this. A strategy system on a CRM is really, really important. So
yeah.
it's not something you can rush at all. It's something that you need to go through, and you need to look at whether is this the CRM that's right for you, is this the system that's right for you, and talking it through. When we do stuff in here as an organization, it takes a while. So do make sure that you book into that strategy session, because it might be one or two systems that you actually get to talk together. The CRMs are really good. The way I like to put it is the CRMs are a really good overview of what's happening, but then the other systems quite often work together.
Just a point, add to this point, the current, I know the CRM system, which we did, most of the CRM system these days has got a project management
Yep.
modules in it. So for me, managing your project, project task, and you can see where you are at with the project. So those things are most of the CRMs these days having a project management.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can cover it at the end how the CRM project management
We'll have a
system
look.
works. Yeah, because I got few things, service-based business and online business, and I can cover the project task at the
Beautiful.
end.
That would be awesome. We'll have a good look at it then. But I can't stress enough, guys. You've got the opportunity to talk to a CRM expert. Take the opportunity up to have a consulting call.
Yeah. The other point I want to touch base is get organized. When I say that organized means not having so many papers sitting on your table, work desk.
Yep.
So having a CRM system, you can just put everything, make it mostly paperless office actually. Like, I went to a customer last week and I can see lots of papers sitting around this table. And I said, like, you got CRM system, why you're, putting all these papers? Why you just, either you send it through the CRM system or you scan it and put it everything in one a central system, then you putting into different files. You don't need a file things if you have a
Yep.
CRM system. Every document you get it from a client, or if you want to share it with a client, you can just put everything into the CRM system into document. It works as a document management system
Yep.
as well.
Perfect.
Or you can connect to your Google Drive, if you store your documents into Google Drive, or Dropbox or anywhere on Drive, you can just put their URL link, and from the CRM system, you just directly go to that link and view
Yep.
the documents whenever it's need. And that's the document side of managing. And when it comes to task, like you as a business owner, we do a lot we start our day with lots of things to manage on for that particular day. Having a CRM system, you can prioritize, okay, if you want to just do the follow-ups in the first thing as you start, or you want to do your admin tasks, say following up the invoices or whatever, do
Yep.
sales side or anything, you can prioritize the task in the CRM system. And in the CRM, when you log in on that day, it will pop up with what task you need to do on that particular day.
Which is
Rather,
great.
when you're having so many things to do, we don't know how to
Yep.
prioritize.
And
And
get
my
that stuff out of your head like everyone was asking for.
Yeah, and for me, it's like, okay, I just plan, okay, this is the time management also. Okay, first thing in the morning, I just look into how my projects are doing, how the team is performing, if we are on time with the deliverables or not. Or then after that, I plan, okay, I will be looking into my sales pipeline. Then after, I can plan, okay, this is the time I just look into my existing customer, relationship
Yeah.
building. So this, if you can have a system, you can see what task you have to do and how you have to do it, rather having, different directions going. And, it gives a lot of stress when I don't have a CRM system, and it's really hard for me to manage the business.
Would be awesome.
Any
Fantastic.
questions?
No, our guys are getting very excited about having a look at it.
Okay, so this is the complete view of our customers, which we have already
Did we
covered.
cover dot point five? Did we? Julie's just said I missed dot point five.
Sorry.
Saving time. Yeah, we've sort of covered it in other ones, Julie.
Yeah,
But yeah, saving time and effort by
but
automating. That's
yes.
okay.
Sorry,
Sorry.
I think when the
That's
light
fine.
gone, I did something.
That's fine. So we're up to complete view of your customers. Yeah, beautiful.
So when we already covered some points when it say the complete view of your customers. That means it can give you with one click or two click, you can see entire business of yours. And when, as I mentioned earlier, also you can see how the business is doing with that customer, how much business you're getting from that particular customer.
Mm,
And also it can give you mostly it's one or two, most of the CRMs will give you these informations on one click or two click,
yep.
so you don't have to spend hours going different navigations to look into that. So this is the complete view. As I said, like for me, when I log into the system, if I go to one customer, I see that, okay, made my projects with that customer. So everything happens in one particular screen. Your sales with that customer, opportunities, and how many contacts you're managing for that particular customer.
Customer. Yeah.
Sometimes it is very important. Say if a customer dealing with a big client and you got 6 or 7 contacts in that particular customer,
To get a
that
full
means you,
overview.
yes, and you need to give importance for each and every contact in that
Yes.
organization to get your strong base within the company. So
Yeah.
we got many customers having more than 5 contacts within organization. That means we are dealing with different departments in that organization, and
Yes.
it's very important for us to look after those particular contacts within the organization. So everyone needs to feel important, and
To answer
so
the questions coming through, guys, yes, we are going to show you how it works. So we'll just get through the last couple of points about the
yeah.
benefits of it, and then we'll get into the system and show
Are
you.
we going with the time?
And we've got 15 minutes left, but we can go over a little bit if we have to.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is one of the important aspect of the CRM system, because having a CRM system will give you every kind of report you want. Say for an example, you can see how many leads you got it from your website
Yep.
or any networking, and how many, how much business you're doing, and what's your sales pipeline looks like, and what is the life cycle of your sales lead to a sales, and all this reporting. And if you, as I mentioned in one of the point, where when you run a different campaign, and if you want to see how much business you're getting from a different campaign, and we have few customers, they run different campaigns every month, and at the end of the month they see that, okay, or 2 months they see, okay, which campaign is working most for them, and for which territory is working, or which industry is working. So they try to focus on those kind of industry based on the information we receive through the campaign. Not having a CRM system, it's really hard. We keep sending we have one customer, he was doing 100,000 emails every month before the CRM also. He was using a
Oh,
MailChimp,
yep.
but he was not able to judge, okay, how many sales, how much sale he is getting from each campaign. So he was struggling to get those stats right, and we implemented the CRM system start of this year, and he's been looking, I know he's and getting great results out of that, and he's focusing on the campaigns which is working, because
Yep,
the
perfect.
campaign direct mailing is really it's these days it's really hard. Yes, so it's you need to see which industry, how it's working, and your lead generation through the campaign as well. And with the reporting tools, say if you're doing a Facebook campaign or Facebook ad
Yep,
or LinkedIn ads, so you need to see how much you're spending, or Google ads. So you need to see which out of these two or three you're using the social media for lead
beautiful.
generating, which one is working well. And you need to see, okay, this campaign is run for 1 week and this is the output, and this campaign is run for 1 week and this is so, and what is the expense for these two campaigns. So you have you can see the reports in the CRM system. So you can see, okay, this is 1 week we run this campaign, it gave you
Yep,
this X amount and X amount, and this is it. When you tally the expenditure versus the outcome, then you will be in a better position to manage your business. And one more point I would like to cover in here is, most of the small business owners, when we go for business meetings or any meetings, we generally don't put our time as an expenses to the business.
yes. Very much so.
So most of when I meet a small business owners, I just come across that, okay, they go to different networking meeting, but I said, okay, so how much time you're putting to the networking meeting? Your cost of travel, your time is a cost to your business. So
Yes,
it's always good to manage and record this, your time you're putting to get for a business. End of the month, you can see, okay, you did X amount of visits, these many hours you put it
yep,
to generate a new leads or converting a new lead, and what is the income versus your expenses.
fantastic. Yes,
So because this is a small I come across a
yep.
lot with the small business owners. They generally we don't really put our time to the
To
sales. So
task. Yes,
but it is really helpful to see how we going with your business, because your time you're putting to the business is a cost to your business.
beautiful.
So having a great CRM solution, you can have all this kind of reporting, and it gives you every information you need with one click.
Right. That's definitely what we're looking at. Michelle, Michelle's just asked us, does it plug into ClickFunnels?
No,
No.
because
Okay.
it has got its own sales funnel. So
Got its own sales funnel. Okay,
yes,
beautiful.
it has got its own sales funnel. So it doesn't because if generally it's if you have a sales funnel in the CRM system, it's better to use that sales funnel, because then when you want to see how much time it took from lead to a sale, the cycle of the sales cycle, this thing will help
Working.
when you have
Okay.
a, yeah. And
Awesome.
I'm last to my offer.
So,
So
Michelle, to answer your question, yes, because it's got its sale funnel in there, it looks like it will replace the funnel system. But we'll give sort of a bit of time to give us a bit of a look at it and jump in. Okay.
so any shall I quickly cover this online business and services before I come into this,
If you
or
want
if
to,
you have
or
time?
if you want to touch base with it, guys, you've got the offer there. If you want to quickly touch base, yeah, or do we, guys? Actually, let's poll. Let's see, what does everyone want us to do? Do you want us to jump into the tour, or do you want to talk about online businesses and offline businesses? Okay, what is beautiful? Okay, everyone's wanting to know it also. I think everyone's wanting to have a look at the software. If you're ready to show us.
Yeah.
we can always recap at the final bit. Happy for what you think. Let's go and have a look at it, because I think that's where our questions are all heading towards right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to create, this is the free trial. So
okay, we can see your PowerPoint presentation. Are you able to bring up the screen that you're wanting to share? Yeah, there we go. Here we go. We're in.
So.
There we go. We can see you now. Okay, guys, you've got a link here to create a free trial. I've popped it into the chat box a couple of times for you, as well as the opportunity for you to be able to take a have a session with Sulu. So do take that up, and we're going to have a look at the system now. So we're going through the trial setup by the looks of it here.
Yeah, I just want to use a new trial so the users should know.
Yeah.
It's working, so.
There you go. Okay, so
makeup, it takes some time.
That's okay. Here we go. We're waiting on the email coming through.
If it doesn't come in 1 minute,
if anyone's got any questions for where we're sitting, please let me know. Throughout the process of today, you know, we've got to speak about a CRM, but I can't stress strongly enough, guys, about the ability of jumping into that call to talk about what you need. How does your business work? What unique things does, you know, whether you're an online service provider or you're a face-to-face service provider, and with the right CRM, the sales flare process, you know, look, I'm not a big sales page, you know, using ClickFunnels and using Proposify and all those. I'm a big one about making sure that my CRM does the job for me. It automates stuff. So unless you want to use ClickFunnels to build pages, etc., then yeah, your CRM voice probably 90% of the time should do that job for you. And I know both Lisa and Michelle wanted to know whether there was an integration there. And I noticed there was a bit of a migration service that you mentioned on your website there, Sulu, is that correct? So you help people come across from whatever they're using existingly?
Yes.
Yep.
So we generally, if we do the migration, if they're using a third-party CRM, we got many customers move from different CRMs to our solutions.
Yep.
So we do the migration and implement and deliver. And the beauty of the Vtiger CRM is we try to make the system to follow what's your business process are.
Yep,
Rather
perfect.
you're changing your business to follow a system, we make it the other way. We try to make the CRM to follow the way you want to do
your
business or
works.
You're doing. So
Lisa, I think that answers
time,
your question. She said, can we use one CRM to manage 3 businesses? I do. I use one CRM to manage all of our businesses, and I'm pretty sure Vtiger will be able to set it up in the right way for you to be able to do that as well.
Yes, you can do that. There are a couple of things we need to see. If it's you can manage. We got few customers. They manage 2 to 3 business with one CRM.
Beautiful.
And there are different logics we have to follow. If the same database for the 3 systems, one is okay, or you differentiate the contacts. We added custom field saying that, okay, this contacts belongs to this particular business or this customer. So you can differentiate in the contact or lead or client level.
Fantastic.
So yes, you can use that one. Or you can have 3 different databases, if separate databases. We do have customers having either one database or 3 different database or interface. We have 2 customers having one interface, but they can switch over between 3 businesses through one page.
Okay, fantastic.
So I'm still waiting for the online emails, but I'll just jump into because I don't hear. This is the sales. This is a dashboard for the CRM. You can see that when I say that you can task prioritize and your upcoming activities, overdue activities. If you have not finished your activities on a given time, it will move it to the overdue activities. And new clients, you can have, this is a dashboard which I was talking, and this is very, very powerful tool where you can see where you are at with your business. You can see the top opportunity, your sales funnel, lead by status, amount, total amount by sales. There are many, you can just, for a couple of things we just added for the demo, because this is a demo site and anyone can use this demo site to try.
Lisa's just asked, can we see the 360-degree view of a customer? That's what she's keen to see.
Yeah, sure.
Guys, if there's a particular component we've mentioned today, ask for it. But and once
Yes.
again, jump into that call, because your needs are going to be different. Especially, Lisa, not having multiple businesses. I know what my calls are like with CRM managers when I go, okay, well, I've seen your demo, but I really want to know, can it do this bit and this bit and this bit? And before
This
you
is the
jump on that call, create a wish list of stuff that you want your CRM to do. And now, sorry, so look, I'm going to give
yeah,
you
that's all.
really,
Yeah,
I'm going to make you not a nightmare client, but a really good client. Create a wish list of what you want your CRM to do.
that's true. That's very
Because you may not
important.
get all of it, but you can get most of it.
Yes. So this is what we call it the 360. You're in one page and you can just see, when you take a call, whenever we get a call or whenever we make a call to the customer, because sometimes we forgot what we do. So
Yep.
we put the comments here, and when we come next time, I can see that, okay, I can take up from there. And if I'm not there in office, someone else takes the call, they can see what is the communication. And this is the codes attached to this customer, sales orders,
Yep.
invoices, or these are the calendar, email, what are the email communications happen with the customer. I don't think I have any record in the demo version, but you can
Mm-hmm.
see the documents attached to this customer. So everything you're in one page, you're just having with one
Having
click,
everything
you're having everything. And there are lots of other things like the product or services this customer has bought
is
from
bought.
you,
Yep.
and what are the campaigns you attach this customer, or there are a lot of PBX system. And so if you have got a service contract, then you can have a service contract attached here.
And
And
this,
we
the
got a
project
question,
thing, the
project,
project
yeah,
manager.
yeah, this
Yep.
is for the project management. And if you're in a business where you manage the asset for the customer, and this is the asset management for that customer.
Fantastic.
And this is your summary where you can see your upcoming activities, comments, and there are quite a few documents, all those things. But if you want to do individual, just one click, you can go every each module attached to this customer.
Fantastic.
So this is the same view you will be having for the contacts, leads. I'm not sure if I
And
got any. So this is the contact. So there's the same view, you got it here. And the other best part for this is you can tag the clients or leads or contact, and you can target the specific tag customer when you want to send a campaign or communication. So tagging is also really helpful. You can tag the customer as a
I worked
demo.
for an organization where we used to tag our customers by their interests, what sporting
Yes,
events they liked, all of those sorts of things. So
yeah,
tags work really, really well.
tax really works well, because if you know their interest and their, when it's a lead and you know that, okay, they are into, you are into 2 3 different services or products, and if you can tag them and you know that, okay, this customer is interested, so when you're talking to them, you know exactly where to pitch and what to pitch, and what to share.
Yep. And
So
have that general conversation with your customers as well.
yes. And systems, CRM system, I didn't cover in that in detail. Like you can filter, you can create your own filter, and you can segregate your customers. Because in our system, like I segregate, okay, if I'm going to Melbourne, I know that my Melbourne customers are here. If I'm going to Brisbane, or if I'm in Sydney, different territories, I can see, okay, I'm traveling to South Sydney, or
Yep.
coast, anywhere I've traveled, like just filter, and that's makes me easy to, okay, where I can go if in between my meetings, when I covered as a between my meetings I go. And also you can put as a today's birthday, if if you capture, not every business captures client birthdays, but if you capture, if you're in a business where you cover their birthday dates, and then you can have filters where, as I said, like you can automate most of the things. This is one of the things you can send birthday cards,
Yes.
auto
Yeah.
generated birthday cards, without you knowing. System does most of the things from you.
Wow.
And you can have Google address. Say if you have if you're in a customer, and you can see where the Google location of their address, everything you can see it, okay, where they're locating. And there is also functionality where you can say between meetings, if you are in meeting one customer and your second meeting is coming like 20-30 kilometers, so you can see what is the
On the
distance
way.
between, what is the distance you're covering. Those things, time management, it really helps when Google pinpointing. So with the CRM system you can do those kind of activities here.
Fantastic.
And you have a functionality where you can import or export from your spreadsheets and to
For
the
those of us who are
CRM,
starting the spreadsheet, or those of
starting
you
the
who are starting the
spreadsheet.
spreadsheets, yes.
Yeah, and I think we have a point for online businesses. Yes, we have got
Yes.
more than 30 to 40 clients. They run their online business. Their business is 100% online. They use the CRM system and they manage everything in the CRM system.
Wow.
For an
Yep.
example, you managing your stock levels in the CRM system, all your
Oh,
products or
perfect.
services you,
Simone, that's a
so
piece that you might want
everything.
to have a look at.
Yeah, so everything you manage a product stock here, and it pushes to the whatever online store you are having, and you're not maintaining two different systems, rather you're maintaining
Oh, great.
one system where and you're managing your whole online store stock levels, your sales level, your customers, everything into one. Like if someone goes to your website and do a purchase, it comes to the CRM as one customer record and one sales record to that customer. And as soon as the tax invoice comes from your sales, come from your online store, it creates an invoice in the invoicing module here. And the CRM has a functionality where you can um, integrate the CRM solution with your Zero, Mayo, or QuickBooks. And as
Fantastic.
soon as the invoice comes to the CRM pushes to your accounting system. So one sale happens in your online, it comes to the CRM. From CRM, it pushes to zero. So without you doing anything, or
That is big.
otherwise you're manually doing everything. So it's say that when you say that CRM saves time, these are the few things which
And you
really
need,
helps.
as business
This
owners,
is
we
for
can
the
quite
online
often
store.
miss payments.
Sorry.
As business owners, we can quite often miss if a customer hasn't paid us.
Yeah, as I mentioned that,
Yep.
prioritizing the task and calendar and everything. If you got an invoice and every invoice has got the due date, and due date puts into your CRM calendar. So you know that, okay, if you're, this is the invoice, the due date is and so date. And if that misses, and as I said, like you can put a workflow where it can send a reminder email to the customer, or if you're not getting the payment till another whatever date frame you want, you
Mm-hmm.
can CRM can create a task to your accounts or to yourself. You can just give a call to see and how they're going and when you can get the payment. So those things are
Can we
possible.
show some of our members, because I know that they were asking about the lead form, so the ClickFunnels lead form and that sort of stuff, so the
Yeah,
replacement of that
yeah, sure.
component. I think that'd be awesome to just give you guys, I'm going to give you a quick overview, guys, of this sort of stuff. I really would love you to all follow up with your own dedicated session to understand what your CRM needs are,
Yeah,
because as I said, we've both worked this industry for many, many years. I work it from the marketer and being able to extract the data out of a CRM, but you need to have
yeah,
a really good chat about what's going on for your
yeah.
business.
That's the, I know, initial consulting is very important because not every business operates the same way. Every business needs
It
are
operates
different.
different. Yeah, exactly.
So I need to understand individual businesses. So it's always, I prefer to have it one-to-one chat so that we can provide a solution which fits to your business
Beautiful.
and the
And
way you want to work with the business.
for those watching the replay, the links are in the bottom of this video for you to be able to catch up with. So
Yeah,
just in case anyone's watching the replay and wondering why I keep mentioning that.
yeah. So this is the lead page for us, and it has got your calendar, your activity events. I can see that there is an active task
Mm-hmm.
here, and that's why it's showing is a one. And as you keep on, you can add a task or you can add an event for this particular lead. And there is one comment because I think there is one comment here. But if I put, say, one more comment here, so it becomes, the number should become two there, and all
Okay.
email communications you're doing
We'll
for
come
the
in
lead.
by there. Yep.
Yes, there. And this is your touch points. So when you're calling to a customer, and if you talking and in any one product or services, you can have your touch base points. You can link it to here, link it to documents, or you can link it to your comments. So this is very important when it's a lead stage. So you need to see, okay, where exactly you need to pitch, because
Yep.
when it's in a lead, it takes a few seconds to pitch the sales pitch. So you need to be better managing your sales pitch based on the touch points you have.
Yeah.
And this is the detail page, and this is the basic information what we capture. But as an user, you can create your own information here.
Okay.
So the beauty of this system is you not 100% depend on a developer or depend on a companies like us to create workflows or create adding more information to this page. It's everything is in your control. So
Okay, great.
you're managing your business, you're managing your CRM. More 80% of things you can do it at your end as an system admin.
That's
So
awesome.
like when we implement a CRM system, we just do 2 hours training, and after that, when we go back to the CRM after a few weeks, a month, you can see a total different CRM because clients adding a lot of fields to this and a lot of workflows to this and new blocks, adding new blocks because not every business captures the same data
Same
of a
thing.
lead. So
So from the
you
ClickFunnels
can
point
add
of
this
view,
business.
sorry,
Sorry.
it's just to get the question right for the girls, for the particular people who are asking about ClickFunnels, we obviously can manage our lead and trigger the automations like we would within ClickFunnels. We're building the sales pages. Is that coming to something you can embed into your own website? Is there forms and that we can embed
Yes.
in? Yep, beautiful,
Yes.
fantastic.
So
I just
if
want
you
to answer
got a
that question.
contact us page, or if you have got any kind of web page in your website, that
Yep,
will be embedded in the CRM. So any information filled it in your website will come as a lead to here. And here there is a lead source, and it will show as an online. This is the lead source. You can
yep,
see that okay from where that lead is coming from, and as soon as the lead comes from your website, either most of the website has auto-generated email, but you can have
fantastic.
auto-generated email sending from the CRM system. And as soon as the lead comes in, you can get an email alert, or you can get a task alert for yourself so that you can address to
Mhm.
them when you're on road having quick
Is it
call with them.
beautiful? Is there anything else that any of our members would like to see? Can we show Simone the projects tab? Is that possible? I know that there mightn't be a lot of data in here at the moment, but being able to show the
The
management of the
sales funnel.
projects, or was that projects there that we were looking at, or so being able to see the projects as a project manager side? Have we lost? Have we frozen? Oh, we might have frozen, guys.
Yeah, I think I'm
We
having a
froze.
slow
We froze.
internet.
That's okay. Just wanting to show the
Yeah.
projects manager. Yeah, there we are.
Yeah,
Here we
so
go. We
this is
froze.
the project management where you can either you can create the project milestones. Each project will have their, if you got a project and the project has got 10 different tasks, you can have the task here and you can see with the status and the progress and the milestone. If you have a milestone, sorry, I think the power has gone again today. I don't know
Yeah,
what's
that's
happening.
okay.
So if you have a milestone to achieve, you because most of the projects like you can have as many as milestones you can, and if you can see if the project is on time or not, and this is what the milestones will give you the exact where you are at with that
Bro,
project,
fantastic.
and any comments related to this project, or you can create the project through your ticketing system if those who are into products and
Integrated. Yep.
services. So as soon as the ticket comes up, and you can have it, or you can other way around also you can manage, and all documents related to that particular project you can manage here. And
Fantastic.
this is your Gantt chart for the project, so you can see where you are. I haven't created
Yep.
anything here because I thought I'll go in online, but it's taking time to get me the link.
That's okay.
So this is the task, and this is milestones, and all these tickets, email communication for that particular
To the
project.
project. Fantastic.
So if you're in a business where you deal with one business, but you're doing 2, 3 different projects, it's always better to have it, you know, communicating through the project system so that you know that, okay, this communication is for this particular project.
Project. Yep.
Rather, so
Agree.
So these, and if you have if you get a quote, like if you're in a service business, and if you get a quote, and if the quote is approved, the system can create a project for you. So you don't have to create a project manually typing all the information. So
Fantastic.
if the quote status is approved, system can create a project
Project
for you.
automatically. Yep,
Yes.
great.
So this
Fantastic.
the
Hopefully
project
that
is.
answers your question a little bit, Simone, in relation to that one.
Yeah, there are a lot of things, when we have, if we can book in for a
Yeah.
one-to-one session, I can take you through how we can manage with the projects. For me, my entire business, because we are into development side and whole business runs into this system. So every
Simone's
day.
just asking it link with the current hiring system. Simone, you're going to need to do that in a discovery call. There is so much, guys, in particular, and that's why I'm pushing things for discovery calls. You need to go and have that chat. We could talk, and I'm sure Sulu could show you so much of this CRM over the next, hour, 2 hours if we kept going, except for the fact that looks like she's in the middle of a storm in Sydney and losing power and internet at the same time. So
Yes.
gotta
So
love the technical guides today. Book into those ones. As much as I'd love to answer your questions here, some of the questions we're getting now are starting to be really individual ones. So jump into that session, take up the opportunity to talk to the expert. Before you lose the rest of your power and the rest of your internet, is there anything else you'd like to leave our members with today?
yeah, just coming back to offer. Sorry,
That's okay.
no, the power is gone, so I can't see.
The power's complete. No, that's okay.
It's coming back. So I would suggest, to sign up for a free trial. And most of the time when I'm dealing with businesses, always suggest to have a trial of any new system you're getting. Until
Yes.
you're satisfied it's going to work for you. You need to take your time to trial when you're taking any trial for any CRM solution, until you're 100% satisfied and 100% decided to use the CRM up to their optimum way.
Yes.
I would suggest not to take up
Not
any
to
CRM.
and not to do anything, but make sure that you put your time into it. The
Yes.
CRM data, guys, the one thing I can tell you after years of using these things, the data is only as good as what you put into it. So if you're
Yes.
not prepared to put it through its tests, then you can't say, well, I trialed the CRM and it didn't do a thing for me.
Yeah, I just coming to touching to this point. I had a couple of years back one customer, and he was, we had a conversation. We implemented the CRM system, and he was expecting the data, outcome to show and the reports to show without putting any information. So, that's not going to work. The CR is a system. So until you
Yep,
put your data, you're not going to get business intelligence out of that.
you've
So
got
the
to work the
system.
system.
So you need to put the information to get that outcome
Yep,
and business intelligence which will work for your business. So for
beautiful.
today's, I'm happy to give 1 hour free consulting for the
Thank
journeys
you.
attendees today. And if you can just book in through the calendar, and I will happy to chat with you about your business, how you can implement and how it's going to work for your business.
I've popped those links back in. So look, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for struggling through the tech difficulties we had and then a storm up in your end
Yeah,
in
when sorry, go ahead.
Sydney, and thank you for choosing us, the BBB community, to do your first skills webinar with. Welcome to the world of webinars, and you did really well. So, and Lisa's saying thank you very much for joining us. If you've got a final tip to leave our members with today.
Just take your time and think about the CRM system if you're not having one, because I'm sure that will really help your business and save time and effort, and so that you can focus what you want to do it. So that's what I can suggest to the
Great.
viewers.
That's awesome. Guys, thank you for joining us for another skills webinar. For those of you who haven't seen, we've got 2 more skills webinars coming up. If you head to businessbusiness.com.au/skills for the end of the year, we're being joined by Stephen next on the 29th of November, and he's coming back to talk some legal stuff with us again. So come and get your legal questions. And then I've got another one that I've got to get up. Actually, it's not up yet. So there'll be 2 up very, very shortly over the next little while. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for dealing with the technical issues that we've had today. For those of you wanting a replay, I will have it processed and hopefully turned around late this afternoon for you to be up on both Facebook and YouTube for you to watch the BBB channel. strongly suggest, guys, that you take up the opportunity to tap in to Sulu's offer for you to be able to take it up. Thank you, Sulu, for joining us. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and your expertise about CRMs with us today too. That has been great, and well done.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed my first webinar. I was a bit nervous in the start, but yeah, I'm feeling really good to have, somewhere I have started this webinar journey.
Well done. Well done. Thanks, everyone. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Thank you.
See you.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks
Bye.
for joining.